Hey guys, so before we do begin this video, I'd like to make a brief public announcement. So, as you guys know, schools in the US are closing down due to the coronavirus that are spreading throughout the globe. So, here are some 3 important rules that you need to always know so that you can stay healthy from the coronavirus. Okay, rule number 1. Always wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. So to get all the germs off, because germs are absolutely everywhere. 2. When you are in a public place like a supermarket, the mall, or wherever, make sure you try to stay at least 6 feet away from people. So that way, you'll have a better chance of not getting sick from other people. And rule number 3 is the most important rule of all. Never ever touch your face unless you washed up, because if you touch something without washing your hands and touch your face, there's a chance you will get some germs on your face and it will cause a virus in you. So if you remember these 3 important rules, then these can help you keep the virus away, so you can still stay healthy even from a virus. So thank you for watching, and now let's start the video. Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Redstone9X here. Welcome back to another mod showcase video. Now, today's video is going to be part 6 of Pixelmon. So last episode we talked mostly about legendary Pokemon in general, how to summon them from certain shrines, and also where certain Pokemon spawn in different biomes of your Minecraft world. Now, today's video is going to be mostly talking about a different dimension called the Ultra Space Dimension, and also how to obtain the Ultra Beast there, which is Pokemon introduced in Generation 7, and also the 2 Generation 7 legendary Pokemon. Now, before I get into more detail with that, guys, as always, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss a video. Apart from that, guys, let's begin today's video. Okay, guys, so the mod is still the same thing, Pixelmon, and the version is still the same, 7.2.2, which is the latest version of Pixelmon. And as always, the link for this mod will be in the description down below if you guys want to try it out for yourself. Now, let's start the video. Okay guys, so the first thing I want to talk about is how to obtain the 2 legendary Pokemon of Generation 7, which are Solgaleo and Lunala. So first, we need to obtain their first evolutionary form. And yes, these 2 can evolve, for those of you who don't know about that. So first we need to obtain a legendary called Cosmog, and they can only spawn in this biome, which is the Sunflower Plains. This is its regular form, right here, and this is what it looks like as a shiny. You can barely tell the difference, but the difference is that the normal one, cheeks are blue, but the shiny one, the cheeks are red. So once you catch it, then it will mostly be like at level 30-ish, and then you just have to evolve it by leveling up. So it evolves into Cosmon at level 43, and this is what the shiny one looks like. It looks all red and stuff, which looks pretty good. And now on to how do you evolve into these 2 right here. So for Solgaleo, you need to evolve it during the daytime. So basically you have to make sure you're in the daytime while evolving this guy. And for Lunala, you need to make sure you evolve Cosmon during the night. And both of them have to be at level 53 in order to do so. So keep that in mind. Solgaleo during the day, Lunala during the night. I mean, it's not too hard to understand because Solgaleo's the sun Pokemon and Lunala's the moon Pokemon. And these 2 back here are their shiny forms. So this is shiny Solgaleo and shiny Lunala. Okay, now that we've gone over that, let's move on to the next topic. Okay guys, so the next topic is how to obtain Necrozma, and what other things you can do with it. So, Necrozma was introduced along with the game's Pokemon Sun and Moon, but it didn't really serve a purpose until Ultra Sun and Moon, but I'll get into that later. So, Necrozma in Pixelmon, this Pokemon only spawns in the roofed forest. which is this little biome right here. So once you catch it, I mean, I already have them all in the PC box. So, I already have the Solgaleo and Lunala. And here we are, Necrozma. I renamed them because you'll see why in a second. So let me get all of these guys out. So you guys are probably wondering, why did I rename these Necrozmas Dusk Mane and Dawn Wing? Well, you'll see in a second. So once we get all of these guys out of here, and you guys need something called N-Solarizer and Lunalizer. So these two would actually allow you to fuse Pokemon together. Like, you know how like in this previous generation where you could fuse Kyurem with either Reshiram or Zekrom to make Kyurem White and Kyurem Black. So this is the exact same thing. So for Solgaleo and Necrozma, hold on, there's too much going on. Need to retract two of them. Right click Necrozma with this, the Solarizer, and boom, you get Duskmane Necrozma. This is what he looks like. Same thing with Lunala. Make sure they're both out and close to each other, and make sure you right click Necrozma with the Lunalizer. And boom. That's how you can get both Duskmane and Dawn Wing. And those are their names, by the way, when they're fused together. And also as a little bonus, hold on, let me come back here. This is what they both look like in their shiny form. So just keep in mind that you need a Necrozma to be shiny in order to get these two forms. If you have these two shinies and you fuse them with the normal Necrozma, they're just gonna look like, basically gonna look normal like this. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so apart from that, guys, now let's move on to the next topic. Okay, guys, so now we're on to the next topic, how to get to the Ultra Space Dimension. Well, since we evolved these two, well, I kind of already had them already, but once you evolve either your Solgaleo or Lunala, you can actually go into their external moves. I probably taught you this how in one of my videos, but we're gonna go into let's do Solgaleo. Retract Lunala for now. And when you go to your when you go to Solgaleo, you can select this option to open a wormhole. Now, there are other Pokemon like Solgaleo and Lunala who can open a wormhole, but I'll leave a link in the description of every single Pokemon that can open a wormhole. But for now, we're just gonna stick with these two right here. So, once you do this, you press G, and then an Ultra Wormhole will spawn. And actually, guys, these spawn randomly also, so even if you don't have these legendaries with you, you can try to find them yourself. So now, without further ado, go ahead. Okay, so now we're in the Ultra Space Dimension, and actually, it's convenient enough that it actually spawned right in the area where I set up for the next topic, but to that a little later. Those things over there. So, this is the Ultra Space Dimension. The sky is a solid color, and you might see floating islands of biomes you see in the normal overworld of Minecraft. So let me get my waypoints in. Let me show you some examples of what you can find here. So for one thing, you can actually find different structures, like you can find a nether fortress. Those things you find in the nether, or let me teleport back here, and as you can see behind this, if these chunks can load up, hold on, guys.
Meanwhile,
sorry about that, guys. And as you can see, there's an end city right here, and those things you can find in the end after you defeat the Ender Dragon. So you can pretty much find the normal structures you would find in normal Minecraft, and also different Pokemon dwell here as well. And also, you would be able to find Poke Loot right here from something called... hold on, where are they? You can find different kinds of loot in these sorts of chests called Beast Chests. And these are like Beast Balls that spawn everywhere in the Ultra Space Dimension. Right click, you get a random loot. Actually, I don't know why it wouldn't let me. Let me go into Survival. Oh, never mind. And actually, I just realized something. That when you're actually in survival mode, you actually get 0 gravity. and that it looks a bit hard to see in this fog. But since I was in creative mode, it's as clear as day for me, so that's why I was able to see. Sorry guys, I didn't realize that until now. And also, now that we've gone over that sort of thing, let's move on to the next topic. Okay guys, so the next topic is all about Ultra Beasts and that sort of thing in this dimension. So Ultra Beasts, let me give you a little lowdown. These sorts of Pokemon were mostly created along the release of like Generation 7. So let me go over what each of them are and how do they work really. So I'll go over their names alphabetical order. So first we've got Bucephalon. Hope I said that right. Bucephalon is a fire and ghost type, which looks like this. And they only spawn in the flowery in Ultra Space, which probably means like flowery plains or flowery forests in the Ultra Space dimension. And now for this guy. This is Buzzwole, a bug and fighting type, and he only spawns. This Pokemon only spawns in the Ultra Jungle. Now for this big one right here. This is Celsteela, and this Pokemon only spawns in the savannas in Ultra Space. And it's a flying and steel type. I'll get over what are these signs. Oh, that's embarrassing. Nah, don't worry, I already knew what they are. My bad. Okay, now for this guy, this big boy. This is Guzzlord, a dark and dragon type. And Guzzlord only spawns in the Mesa biome in Ultra Space, which is actually the biome that is right behind us right there. And now this is Poipole, a poison and dragon type, and only spawns in the swamps in Ultra Space, which is, I'd say, it's right over there. And actually, there's more to this guy. This one, Poipole actually evolves into Naganadel right here. And it evolves by after it learns the move Dragon Pulse at any level. Then it will evolve into Naganadel, which is also a poison and dragon type. Okay, now on to this guy. This is Necrozma, a rock and poison type, and spawns in the Ultra Deep Sea. Pheromosa, also a bug and fighting like Buzzwole over there. And Pheromosa only spawns in the Ultra Desert. And this little guy is Kartana, grass and steel type that only spawns in the Ultra Forest. And now on to this big guy right here. This is Stakataka, and it only spawns in the mountainous in Ultra Space, which basically means like the mountain areas of Ultra Space, like maybe the extreme hills or basically any area that has like a big mountain. And this is a rock and steel type. And last but not least, we have Xurkitree, an electric type that only spawns in birches, which probably means like the birch forest in Ultra Space. So now that we've gone over their names and where they spawn, let me quickly fix that sign that I accidentally broke, and I'll talk about their abilities and stuff. So be back in a sec.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, I'm back, and I fixed the signs that I accidentally broke. So all of these Ultra Beasts right here have the exact same ability, and I'm going to explain what that is right here. So all Ultra Beasts have the same ability, which is called Beast Boost. And what Beast Boost does is that when you KO a Pokemon, its most proficient stat will be raised by 1 stage. And you guys are probably wondering, what do they mean by proficient stat? What they mean by that is like its best stat. So let's say, for example, Bucephalon's best stat is its special attack. So when it KOs a Pokemon in battle, its special attack will be raised by 1 stage. For Buzzwole, maybe its best stat would be its defense. So when it KOs a Pokemon, its defense will be raised by 1 stage. So that's pretty much how their Beast Boost ability works. And also, you're probably wondering, how do you catch them? Well, I would say normal Pokeballs would not work, but Master Balls will, but there's another one that will work just as effective. It's called a Beast Ball. Beast Balls have a low catch rate with normal Pokemon, so Pokemon that are not Ultra Beast right here. So let's say if I try using this on a Rattata right here, it will have a very low chance of catching it.
Nope.
See, it broke out. But okay, let me spawn in an Ultra Beast to prove my point. Let's do Necrozma. So we spawn this guy in, and when you throw a Beast Ball right here, give it a minute.
Nope.
Oh, it broke out. So maybe you have to engage it in battle first before catching it. So let's try to do some damage to this thing. Let's go for a Dragon Pulse. Okay, easy does it. And now let's try to catch this with a Beast Ball. Let's see, wait for it. And there we go. Necrozma has been captured. And that's how Beast Balls work properly when catching Ultra Beast. So, and also these things cannot be crafted, just so you know. So you may have to find them, or be lucky to find them in these sorts of loots right here. Okay, so now that we've gone over the topic of Ultra Beast right here, now we're gonna go over the last topic. So be back in a sec. Okay guys, so the last topic we're gonna talk about is like some of the new biomes in the Ultra Space Dimension, and also a little bit on like what you can find. I mean, we already went over the structures of the Nether Fortress and also the End City right there. But now I'm gonna go over the biomes. So first off, let me go into my journey map waypoints. And we're first gonna start off with this, the Ultra Deep Sea. So this is what the Ultra Deep Sea looks like. It's made of these, oh, it's lagging. But these things on the bottom are called Ultra Crystals. They're kind of like blue obsidian in a way. They easily break like glass. So if you guys want to try to pick them up yourself, like take them back to your base in the overworld, you need a pickaxe. You basically need a pickaxe with the enchantment Silk Touch in order to pick them up. Otherwise, you'll pretty much be breaking them and be going back empty-handed if you want to take a replacement of these things. Okay, so now that we've gone over this place, now let's now let's move on to the next place. This is the Ultra Desert, and you can tell it's different from a normal desert because it's filled with these both right side up and upside pyramids. Sorry if my game is lagging over here. It's just a lot of chunk, but anyway, this is how you the Ultra Desert with these pyramids upside down that are floating everywhere. Okay, so now that I'll move on to the next one. Next will be the Ultra Jungle. I know it's close to the base. This is like a small section of the Ultra Jungle, but what it kind of looks like, I know it'll be a lot bigger when you come across one, but this is the bottom you gotta look out for. If you have the Journey Maps mod, you can tell on the upper right hand corner the dimension you're in, so you'll tell the difference between a regular jungle and an Ultra Jungle. That, or you could just press your F3 key and then you can look on the upper left hand side, Ultra Jungle, under Biome. Okay, so next, we're gonna go to, let's see over here, the Ultra Forest. Well, the Ultra Forest I had to build myself because I couldn't find one anywhere, but this is what the Ultra Forest might look like, but then again, I could be wrong. And you could guys comment down below if this is mostly accurate to the Ultra Forest part of the Ultra Space if you guys find out for yourself. But this is what it would pretty much look like, and again, some of these Ultra Beasts would spawn in these special biomes right here. And let me check real quick. I believe that should be all of the new biomes. And also, before I end off this video, I want to go over that you can also find different shrines. Like, this is the Vulture Shrine that we found back in the overworld. That's sort of close to my lab, and you can find these right here in the Ultra Space dimension as well. Also, I keep pressing the wrong button. And you can also find one of these shrines, the RC Chatters. So if you're not able to find it in your overworld but you're able to get in here first, no sweat, you can try to make a waypoint or try to remember your coordinates of these shrines right here, and then whenever you want, you can get on your Pokemon or just find an Ultra Wormhole and come back right here to do whatever it is you please. And yeah, that is pretty much almost everything you need to know about the Ultra Space dimension, or mostly a brief description, and also everything you need to know about the Ultra Beasts. And, of course, everything about the two legendaries, which are Solgaleo and Lunala, and also Necrozma, which you can fuse with either one of those two together. And that, my friends, is probably going to wrap up for today's video. So hold on, let me try getting back to the overworld where I came from. Okay, we're back. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, want to see more videos like this, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. And turn on notifications so you won't miss a video. Apart from that, guys, thanks for watching, and I think this probably is the last episode of Pixelmon. So, I'll probably do another video on something else, but if you guys want to see more, let's get like 20 likes on this video for another episode of Pixelmon if you guys want me to. Okay, apart from that, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.